Now, as I speak, some 21.3 million Californians reside in a community, in a city and/or county that have similar orders. A state as large as ours, a nation state, is many parts, but at the end of the day, we're one body. There's a mutuality and there's a recognition of our interdependence that requires of this moment that we direct a statewide order for people to stay at home. That directive goes into force and effect this evening.
It is March 19th, 2020. The governor of California issues a 2-week lockdown for all residents. A move the world has never seen before in the history of human existence. I reach for a beer and drink it. It is March 19th, 2021. It is 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am drunk again. It is December 31st, 2019. The first case of COVID-19 is reported in Wuhan, China. 2 months from now, the world will be fully exposed to the virus, causing mass panic and all small businesses to shut down. April 4th, 2020. I sit on the computer trying to figure out unemployment as a freelancer.
Thank you for calling the Employment Development Department Unemployment Insurance Customer Service Center. COVID-19 has created a big increase.
I am on the phone with unemployment after calling 60 times and being put on hold for an hour. They eventually tell me they can't credit me for my 1099s, and I would have to settle for the unemployment from the 3 W-2 gigs I worked on in January. May 14th, 2020. I received my first unemployment check for $50. I think about the food I can now buy with it. I am starving. They say it's dangerous to go outside, so I begin to use delivery apps to get my food. I get only what I can afford and what I need. I watch the news for an ending to the pandemic that will never come. All I see is violence and anger. It's a terrible distraction from the pain of existing. They say these are unprecedented times. They say we need to stay indoors. They say we're in this together. But I have never felt more alone. It is July 29th, 2020. I saw my sister for her birthday. The anxiety from traveling across country and possibly killing my entire family causes me to drink more. My roommate thinks I have COVID. It is July 28th, 2020. My pandemic unemployment benefits end, but work does not return. I feel absolute despair for a future I don't have. I can now only buy what I need. The news is now saying 200,000 COVID deaths have been reported, but I am still alive. On the outside. I feel alone. It is March 16th, 2020. I am raw dogging my girlfriend. It will be the very last time I have sex. I am in ecstasy. After I bust a fat fucking load and achieve post-nut clarity, I stare into my girlfriend's eyes. I tell her that we'll be safe. I tell her we'll make it through this. As I lie and tell her goodbye, I fear that I may have COVID. I return home from my girlfriend's house to quarantine away from her for several months. Spit goes down the wrong pipe. I cough. My roommate thinks I have COVID. I fear for my life, or what's left of it. It is September 5th, 2020. My girlfriend tells me we should be done and begins to explain why. I don't care. I hang up on her. I feel something for the very last time. With each beer, I tell myself I will be okay, that there will be an end to all of this. As I lie to myself, I read an article that says COVID will be around forever. Their professional advice is to just deal with it, nothing more. It is Christmas 2020. I give my roommate a gift. As I extend this generous offer to him, he says thank you, but I can tell he feels nothing. He is now like me. He coughs. At this point, we hope it's COVID. It is March 17, 2021. I begin to think my roommate is suicidal. It is St. Patrick's Day. I am wasted. It is March 19, 2021, a year after announcing the 2-week quarantine. My roommate is dead. On the inside, after a year of working at home without much freedom, he has lost the will to live, without condoning or condemning. I understand. It is October 12, 2021. I am vaccinated, but they still require us to lock down because of the multiple variants. All small businesses are now bought out or ruined. I am tired. I'm tired of the government's mishandling of COVID-19, these lockdowns. I'm tired of being caught up in the tangle of their hasty and political-driven decisions without realizing bad mental health and failing small businesses are just as bad as a pandemic. They claim their labors are to build a safe space, yet their safe space is populated with horrors. Perhaps the world is not made. Perhaps nothing is made. A lockdown without proper compensation. It's too late. Always has been. Always will be. Too little. Too late.